Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIPrep. My name is Samir Sudana and this is 100 Quant question series that you must do before SNAP exam. We are discussing chapter-wise question. The first topic that we pick is percentage and we have covered around 6 questions in the first 2 videos. So now let's go to the question number 7 of percentage chapter. These are the 6 questions that we have covered in the previous 2 videos. Here is question number 7. So quickly go through the question and let's have a discussion on it. How to solve this question quickly? What should be the approach of solving this question quickly? See that question says, Meena scored 40% in an examination and after review, even though her score is increased by 50%, she fails by 35 marks. So draw this on number line. Let's say that this represent our complete number line. Meena is scoring 40% in an examination and her after review her score is increased by 50%. So Meena scored 40% in an examination. So that means Meena is lying somewhere here. So Meena have scored 40% in an examination. And even after review, her score increased by 50%. Now, if this score gets increased by 50%, see that a 40% score when increased by 50%, that means the new marks that Meena will be getting would be 60% of total marks. So this is the score of Meena after review, right? And she still failed by 35 marks. That means even after getting 60% of the total mark, Meena is still 35 marks behind the passing line, behind the passing mark. So if this is the passing mark, Meena is still 35 marks behind the passing marks. If her post review score, now this is her post review score, right? This is her post review score. Now, if his post review score is increased by 20%, she will have 7 marks more than the passing mark. 7 marks more than the passing marks mean this if her score get increased by 12%, increased by 20%. See that Meena is at 60% of total marks. So 20% of 60% is 12%. That means if her score get increased by 20%, she will be at 72% of total marks because she is already getting 60% and her score is getting improved by 12%. So now Meena will be at 72% of the marks. Now you see that between 60% of the marks and 70% of the mark, there is a gap of 35 plus 7, that is 42 marks. Or you can say that this complete percentage marks line is in the ratio of 5:1. Now this is 60%, this is 72%. This difference in terms of percentage is of 12%, which can be divided in the ratio 5:1. So in the ratio 5, if you divide a 12% mark in the ratio 5:1, you see that Meena's 60% marks will be 10% short of the passing mark. You see, when you divide 12 in the ratio 5:1, right? Meena's 60% marks are 10% short of the passing mark. So what is a passing mark? This is what we are supposed to find out. The passing marks are 60% plus 10%. That means 70% marks are required to pass the examination. That's the answer of the question. This is how you need to solve this. Let's move on to the next question now. Question number 8. Here is question number 8. It says in an examination, the score of A was 10% less than that of B. The score of B was 25% more than that of C. And the score of C was 20% less than that of D. All right. Very simple question. What to do in this question? See that if you want to make this question simpler, start with D. You see that we are talking about 4 persons. One is person A. Score of A was 10% less than that of B. B was 25% more than that of C. And the score of C was 20% less than that of D. So what you should do? You start from the D marks. Let's say D mark is 100. When I say C marks is 20% less than that of D, can I say C is getting 80 marks? Okay. and it says B was 25% more than that of C. Now B is 25% more than that of C. Can I say it is 5 by 4 of C? So that means B marks will be 100. 25% more than that of C. So it is 5 by 4 of C marks. So therefore B is getting 100 marks. And the score of A was 10% less than that of B. Score of A is 10% less than that of B. That means A score will be 90. Now you can see that ratio of A's marks, B marks, and D marks are in the ratio of 9 ratio 10, ratio 8 ratio 10. If A is scoring 72 mark, you see that it is 8 times of 9, then the score of D is 80 mark. That's the answer of the question. That's it. This is all you need to solve a question like this, right? Just find out the ratio and use this relation. A score is 72, that is 8 times of 9. So D score will also be 8 times of 10. In fact, you can also find out the C score. C score will be 64 and B score will be same as D score, that is 80. Moving on to the next question. Let's have a look at the next question. Next question, the number of boys and girls who appeared in the exam were in the ratio of 17 ratio 15. And the number of boys and girls passing the exam were in the ratio of 17 ratio 20. Let's use this information. See that the number of boys and girls who appeared in the exam were in the ratio of 17 ratio 15. That means if I'm saying that 17 are the number of boys who are appearing in the exam, and the number of girls appearing in the exams will be 15. The number of boys and girls passing the exams were in the ratio of 17 ratio 20. This is the passing exam ratio, right? Now, if I assume that 170 are the number of boys who appear in the exam, then in front of 170, the number of girls appearing in the exam will be 150. Now let's find out the number of boys and girls passing the exam, because it says 80% of the girls pass the examination. Now, what is 80% of 150? 80% of 150 will be equivalent to 120. So 120 girls pass the examination out of 150. And we know that ratio of boys passing the exam and with the girls passing the exam is in the ratio of 17 ratio 20. So in front of 20 girls, 17 boys pass the examination. So if 120 girls are passing the examination, you see that, you see, the number of boys passing the examination will be 102. What we are supposed to find out is the percentage of boys passing the exam. So the boys appearing in the exams are 170 and the boys passing the exam are 102. So 102 students, 102 boys pass the exam out of 170. So the percentage ratio of boys passing the exam will be 60%. That's the answer of the question. 60% of the boys pass the examination. This is the correct answer of the question. All right. So these are the 9 questions from percentage, right? I hope this helps you in revising all the important concept. In the next part, we will be starting with a new topic, that is profit and loss. So see you in the next video where I'll be starting with the concept of profit and loss. Thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe to Unacademy Plus using my referral code LRDISpeed, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to get access to all of videos and the new videos that I'll be uploading. To get the notification, please click on the bell icon. This is the Telegram group where you get all the updates about my courses, my free content, and the free PDF files that I'll be uploading for MBA entrance exams preparation. Thank you.